Hello everyone, this is Rick Buhalo for Informed Fitness, and in this video I'm going to tell you the golden rule that you need to be following if you want to lose weight. You can do anything else you want. If you're not following this rule, you won't lose weight. If you follow this rule, you will lose weight. That's simple. Okay, so for those of you beginning a new weight loss journey, a new diet, or what have you, you may be looking into different types of diets, or what kind of exercise programs should I be getting into, or maybe even like specific foods, looking for like foods that speed up your metabolism and things like that, and that's all great and good, but the only rule that you really need to be following, the golden rule I like to call it, to lose weight is a calories in versus calories out. You may have heard of this before. But you can be doing great exercise programs and eating really healthy foods and doing everything great, but if you're somehow eating more calories than your body is disposing of or using in a given day, then you're not going to lose weight. It's that simple. All food is made up of calories. Calories is a unit of energy. Okay, so when your body does anything, like when you're actually working out, actually doing physical movement, or just even your internal things that are going on, that all uses up calories. And when you take in more calories than your body is using, then those calories have to go somewhere. I mean, it's like physics, like they don't just disappear. So then what's typically going to happen is they get stored as fat. So now when you have less calories coming in, when you're eating fewer calories than you have calories going out, then you're typically going to burn fat. Again, because the calories need to come from somewhere. When you have calories going out, when you're using energy to do things, or energy internally, again with your internal things that are going on, like just breathing and blood flow and all that, the energy has to come from somewhere. So it's going to come from your fat, typically. So for the vast majority of people out there, you can concentrate on a calories in versus calories out thing. Now, when you're really lean, I'm talking guys who are like already have, like guys and gals who already have like basically a six-pack going, and then you're trying to really shred up, then there might be some other things you need to pay attention to. But for like 90+% of people out there, just pay attention to calories in versus calories out. Okay, so now you're probably asking by now, well, how do I know how many calories are coming in and going out? Well, coming in, you just have to read your nutrition labels of what you eat. You just have to start paying attention to what you're eating, see how many calories are in things. And I'll probably do a video on that, because I believe that's a huge key factor in long-term diet success, is getting in the habit of reading nutritional labels. And then if you buy any fresh foods that don't have nutritional labels, just go online and see how many calories are in it, like fruits and veggies and fresh things that don't have labels on them. Go online and figure it out. So then you can find out how many calories you have coming in. Find out how many calories you have going out. The easiest way by far is to just go online and find a BMR calculator. And a BMR calculator will calculate how many calories you have going out at rest. Okay, so what you do is you go online, find the BMR calculator. It'll ask for, I believe, just sex, height, weight, and age. Then it'll tell you about how many calories a day your body is burning at rest. So in other words, if you were just kind of laying around all day, this is how many calories a day you will be burning. And for most people, it probably will be somewhere in the 1,500 to 2,000 range, give or take, I think. And then usually there'll be some kind of multiplier where it'll say if you're a somewhat active person, then maybe you multiply that number by 1.2, or if you're a really active person, like maybe you're working 12 hours a day in construction or something, then you might multiply that number by 2.5. So you might be burning as many as 4,500, 5,000 calories a day, or what have you. So you just eat less calories than that, and then you burn fat. That's it, plain and simple. That's how it works. Like, I don't know how else to put it to explain it to you guys that, I mean, hopefully you're like getting this, like you're believing me. I know some people may even be listening to this and be like, it can't be that easy. And it is. That's all you have to do. Now, it may not be that easy to eat less than your body is burning, because then on any kind of restricted diet, it can suck, especially at first. But that's it. You eat less calories than are going out, you burn fat, plain and simple. Like, that's how it works. That's the golden rule. So figure out how many calories you're burning, and then shoot for eating maybe about 500 less a day, give or take. Maybe a little more if you want to, go ahead. And then you can start burning fat. And if you're burning 500 calories a day, so if you're eating 500 less than are going out, then you'll burn about a pound of fat a week. In theory, that should be about how it works, because there's about 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. 7 days in a week, 7 times 5, 3,500. So this is all you really need to be concentrating on, at least at first, when you start a diet, when you go to do any diet. Don't worry about cutting out carbs or getting on a specific exercise program or worrying about eating certain types of foods. Just the first thing you need to worry about is calories in versus calories out. Okay? So again, I hope that this sinks in and people get on board with this, because this is what really works, I'm telling you. It's not about like, oh, don't eat 2 hours before bedtime and stay away from carbs and things like that. They can help, but you need to focus on calories in versus calories out, okay? So anyway, hopefully I beat this into your head. So good luck with your weight loss journey, and thanks for stopping by Informed Fitness.